Do you want to start your own AI business, SaaS or startup, but no money to launch, no time, everything looks insanely complicated, a million frameworks, tons of no-code tools, AI mess, and you're still stuck thinking? And this feeling that you already missed the train, right? Also, how to run this solo. That's what kills 99% of founders and developers before they even start. But here's the truth. 2025 to 2026 is actually the best time ever for solo founders with these issues. What looked impossible 2 years ago, something you needed a full team for, now you can ship by yourself just by leveraging AI and pre-built tools. I'm not promising millions in a day, and I'm not gonna give you advice like discipline, but I'll tell you this: it's not the geniuses who win. It's those who build an MVP from ready-made blocks, orchestrate AI tools, and launch while everyone else is waiting for inspiration. I've been in IT for 10 years and I've seen the rules change with my own eyes. Back then, building an MVP was 6 months of pain, 30 to 100k budgets, and hustle to find and organize the dream team. A year ago, you could ship an MVP in 1 to 2 months, testing with an AI LLM running in the background. And now, you can build an MVP in a week. LLMs write code, build your landing page, find your first user, even automate your customer support. For example, back in 2017, I built an educational platform for a client. We had to recruit a front-end dev, mobile dev, backend dev, DevOps, project manager, and designer. We spent a year just to launch the damn product. 2025, using my Next.js boilerplate and a couple of AI agents, we shipped a client's project in just 2 weeks. He got a working MVP. AI to play with functions and plug and play blocks saved him months and tens of thousands in cash. Look, not so long ago I was obsessed with my own idea of voice notes for Google Docs, but I had zero time and my devs were always busy. So in just 2 evenings using ChatGPT, Claude, and Cursor AI, I built a Chrome extension, a thing I'd never touched before, and validated the whole hypothesis fast. No experience with extensions, just AI. Let's talk numbers. In 2015, only 22% of startups launched solo. Now, 38% according to big investment funds. AI software is growing faster than anything else. According to A16Z, AI B2C startups are scaling from 5 to 10x faster than traditional B2B SaaS. B2B, by the way, is always easier and more profitable than B2C. You don't have to beg for 100 free trial users for a year. You just need from 2 to 3 paying clients and you're profitable. One of my clients built an AI starter kit for businesses wanting to experiment with AI. Now he charges 2,500 for setup, then from 50 to 100 hour for extra features or support. He found smart junior devs for 5 to 10 bucks per hour. Plus ChatGPT, Claude, and his AI starter kit are literally running his cash cow. So if you want more real-life stories, insights, and the latest on AI tools, SaaS, and productivity hacks, smash that like and subscribe button right now. Seriously, nobody cares how good you are at coding or what diploma you have. Winners know about Lovable Dev, Cursor AI, Cloud Code, GPT, Hugging Face, Tailwind, Shotcn, and they're fast at juggling different tools. You don't need to know how Supabase works inside or how Tailwind renders CSS. Your job is to connect them together for a working prototype. Customize it for your needs or your client needs. Look, right now you just have to play once with all these tools and services, get basic understanding of their capabilities, and then ask AI to build an MVP for you. It could be your AI startup, AI automation tool for your client, your marketing script with LLMs, and so on. Guys, if you can build different flows using LLMs and automation tools with your own hands, you're already in the top league. NA10, Coursera, Cloud Code, GPT-4, 5, these are your new in-house developers. Tech stack, languages, and frameworks are not so important right now. Next.js, Python, Tailwind CSS, PostgreSQL, Recent, Stripe, Paddle, no one cares. It's just a tool now. It's not a miracle and 10 plus years of learning and struggle. All you need to do is to understand how to orchestrate the flow and use AI to build it for you. Yes, sometimes you have to manually set up a Stripe webhook, but this is not a problem. Anyone with LLM can give a full understanding on how to do that in no time. With AI, you can triple your productivity and automate all your routine. Automated support, sales, marketing, deep research, all on autopilot. That's your new skill. And that's your unfair advantage. A few days ago, AI created a Python script that finds YouTube creators for partnership for me. Then I just asked ChatGPT, Grok, and Gemini to write an outreach email, combined their answers, and use human touch. Then Cursor AI generated a script for sending emails using Recent, just needed my API key. As the cherry on top, I asked AI pull the partner's latest YouTube video, analyze it, and extract a key insight to drop into my cold email. That's it. 2 hours of prompt engineering. This would have taken a dev a full week in the past. Want more AI hacks, free scripts, and tools that will double your productivity? Subscribe to my Telegram or X or both and stay ahead of the market so you can outplay 99% of people. Next thing. Guys, you don't need to invent Uber or reinvent the wheel. If you want to build your AI business or micro SaaS, the best startups in 2025-2026 is just well-created clones, where your real and fair advantage is your personal support, customer love, and actual attention to the user. AI orchestration gives you superpowers. You can test 10x more ideas and, most importantly, listen to your customers and their needs. Let me share you a real story. Right after launching my partnership outreach script, I thought my profit would come from one kind of deal. But after actually talking with real living people who even touched the grass, I realized my real profits were in paid communities, 10x, 30x, more than I expected. That gave me a massive motivation boost. I started jumping on calls, closing contracts, and doing this boring routine. It's like B2B micro SaaS or AI tool for already working marketplaces like Shopify, Jira, and others, where people already have money and working businesses. So you have to become an AI orchestrator to build your MVP fast, face reality, talk with real customers, and make a pivot if needed. Of course, if you want more profits. Look, history doesn't wait. If you're not learning how to connect LLMs, AI agents, ship MVPs in a week, you will be out of the game in a year. Remember, Coachman protested when cars showed up. Uber didn't kill taxi service, but left thousands old-fashioned behind. Anyone who's still coding everything by themselves is getting wiped out. You don't need to know everything. You just need to start today. Launch your AI business using plug-and-play modules, experiment, and keep adding new services to your AI knowledge portfolio. Just don't use PHP or .NET. Seriously. Forget about the perfect time. Next week, you will get sick. Next month, more excuses. 3 months later, maybe you will lose your job. A year from now, the market's gone. You're left behind. I knew 2 guys. One from Switzerland. Super smart, super responsible, earned tons, did everything by the book. In 8 years, he still never launched his product marketplace. Always missing something. The other dude, just an average guy from Ukraine. Dumb as rock. Love you, bro. But instead of thinking, he took actions. In 1 year, using AI LLM tools to create images, He started a YouTube for Kids channel, created many cartoons, and bought a house, car, and an apartment. Sometimes I wish I was more like him. Anyway, you know what's killing most micro AI businesses and SaaS? Information overwhelm. That's why people get stuck before they even start. But that's not even the worst part. Instead of building your actual product, you waste months setting up Stripe payments, designing landing pages, configuring emails, optimizing SEO, adding meta tags, creating sitemaps, setting up blogs, managing databases, building user apps, designing user profiles, and fixing infinitive bugs. That's why most people give up. But I've been through this pain 15 times. I spent hundreds of hours on these repetitive tasks, but I knew there had to be a better way. So I built the Micro SaaS Fast Starter Kit, a complete SaaS starter kit that helped me launch 3 successful projects, making over 10,000 already. That's why I'm sharing this with you now. But here's a twist. You don't need to waste months building basic features that are already done. And you don't need to spend weeks overthinking about minimum feature set for a quick launch. 1 week with my ready-to-use infrastructure, and you can start making money from your micro SaaS today. Keep in mind that you should never rely on one chick. That's why your startups is your chicks, and you are the pimp. Link in the description. See ya.